Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Oh, Dion, it happens. Yeah, I suppose. At least your channel isn't that large. It's just one strike. I'll go away. You know, I'll meet till a season, but it's only 1 week. Okay, only is a long time, but at least it's only 1 week. Oh, so embarrassing. Oh, yes, 2 9. No wonder. Huh, I've seen this guy before. So he talks about the weather a lot.
Some quite chilly temperatures, in some places where it's been a little bit warmer than average here.
So he's like the most popular weather channel. His name is Ryan Hall, y'all.
Temperatures are met with a significant amount of precipitation, which is what's going to happen here sooner than later. Around January 3rd here, we're going to see our jet stream just really start cranking here, pointing towards Florida. This is going to act like a vacuum, sucking the cold air right out of the Arctic and dumping it over Tennessee, Kentucky.
Is he from the South? I can tell by his accent.
Friday through Sunday, there's a couple areas up here that will see negative 30-degree wind chills in the mornings, so it's going to be cold. Now, that cold air is going to continue to compile and set up over the eastern U.S., and what's going to happen here between Friday and Saturday is there's going to be a little bit of a trough working into the western United States.
I'm surprised he doesn't work for the Weather Channel. Man, I know so many people are investing in the weather. So he has 2 million views. I'm jealous. I'm surprised some of his views are a little bit lower than the others, but his name is Ryan Hall. I'm a professional weather. Oh, so that's what it's called. Hold on. He's a professional weather analyst, storm chaser, and a father. Oh wow. And his kids are lucky to have him. So he basically talks about like the weather like almost every day. And he even does live streams too. I love his thumbnails. Wow. So if anyone ever sees this, oh, it must be him when he's younger, right? I'm not. I have no idea. If anyone ever stumbles upon this, hey, Dumbbell, I'm so sorry. I had to check out that channel because I got really curious. I did an awful. I guess this happens a lot. YouTube is really getting strict of this. I think. Like, I mean, it was my mistake that I gotta make you a mod. Do I? So the thing is, when I was viewing the Jubilee video of the dirty versus I can still do it on the other channel, but this be on the safe side, I don't want to. Because this is like a dummy channel anyway. Plus I want to make sure that the other videos I did my best on could get viewed more. So I'm thinking smart for the time being. That channel needs to get seen first, then I could probably live stream later. I was revealing the whole episode, right? That was my mistake. I should have switched back and forth. I don't know why I didn't. Maybe because I want people to be more engaged with me, I suppose, or with us, I think. And since I did reveal like the whole episode for the second one, they must have gave me. It's like what happened to when I did Hell of a Bus. Um, they give me a community guideline strike, which means I cannot upload or do anything for a week. Luckily, it's only a week, not 2 weeks. I know it is. It's my mistake at the same time, though. But I was just being educational and I was talking in the background. So I didn't know because other YouTubers do that, even though they don't reveal the whole clip. So that was my mistake. I've got to wait until the 9th of January until I could live stream again, which kind of sucks. So this is why I miss my old apartment because, I swear, like I wouldn't have any copyright issues because one, the TV would be far or further away, and then two, well, it'd be much easier for me, and three, oh boy, I don't know. This has been happening a lot since I have to move here, so I still won't forget those three. I'm just check out this guy's channel though. He gets a lot of views for talking about the weather. He's really good at it. So he has 2 million subscribers? Wow. I do like his thumbnails. But yeah, other than that, it's all right. It happens. I hope I'm not treated as a criminal. They give me idea you're not. You're not. I'm still trying to educate myself on how YouTube works because I know I don't have as much knowledge as other people on the site does. I'm doing the best here. But I did want to do this similar when I got the other channel back, right? YouTube says that I was doing circumvention. No, I wasn't. So I'm surprised I got the channel back. The funny thing is the other channels, I can't get them back. But it's fine because at least the one that I want to get back the most has a lot of videos. So that's not a total loss. So I like doing that with my pups. But at least I can still stream on here, so that's good. Oh boy, I'm so embarrassed. So hope to Buddha that oh, they talk about the Trump Tower, huh? I just can't believe I got a strike for that. I think Jubilee did this to other channels too. I think it's called like Apple and Peaches when they did like a video about it, and then got like copyright strikes just because they're sharing the thoughts on it. So I don't know. It's weird. Oh God, I feel so guilty. But I guess in the upside is we don't have many people on the channel anyway, so it's not a huge loss because it's just you, Darren, Brownie, Global, Matthew wasn't even on here that much. Sean, he barely gets on here, so it's not a huge loss. Yeah, I'm sure he would know because I did share the URL of the community post. So I'm glad that you're still notified on here. So hopefully the others will be as well. It's not a huge loss, so that's a good sign. But yeah, it's my mistake. But yet again, I did talk to the background too, so I don't know. Oh gosh. Because the thing is, YouTube did give me a warning about it. But since my MacBook, you know, I mean, I'm using a fast, right? Since my MacBook doesn't work that much anyway. I mean, I should have checked, but I didn't know that they would send me one because it happened 7 minutes after I was viewing the video because they would pause it. And then if I continue, I'll get a community guideline strike. But it'll go away. If they rejected it, it's fine. It'll go away in March. I'm just going to be really cautious. It's weird because when I was doing like about the New Year's Eve or whatever videos, I didn't got a strike for that. So I don't know. Maybe because I was showing it for so long. Well, I'll send them an appeal. If they rejected it, it's fine. It's so hard to do to build a channel by myself because I had to figure everything out and make many mistakes. There was no accident. It was a cyber attack, suicide bombing. Really?
Right now because there is a breaking news situation there concerning the
Trump
Tower Hotel where there was a Tesla fire on fire right outside of the building. So let's listen right here to officials give the latest update as well. I want to take this because it's live.
Maybe
Our people here in the community. So we recognize that, and we're here to do everything that we can.
Oh, he's wearing a Shamrock badge.
To jump on board with our Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department partners, which we've already done. I know you're looking for a lot of answers, and ideally right now we just don't have a lot of answers. We're going to continue to work as hard as we can over the next 24 to 48 hours to hopefully get more to you. But this time we've got a lot of questions, and we've got to figure that out before we can actually get anything out to you right now. So again, we're here.
So that's what happened this morning.
We'll continue to do that until we get to the end of this and figure out exactly what happened and why. Thank you.
I see.
Good morning, Thomas Touchstone, Deputy Fire Chief of the Clark County Fire Department. Clark County Fire Department responded this morning along with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department and Las Vegas Fire and Rescue. We have a response time of approximately 4 minutes. Engine 12 arrived first on scene for the fire department to find a fully involved Tesla Cybertruck in the valet. They
A Tesla Cybertruck?
Attack lines to extinguish the vehicle fire, and also realized at the same time that there were multiple persons with injuries located around the vehicle. In total, as the sheriff said, there were 7
And that's okay, Dumbo. Go ahead. Honestly, I know that coffee must have been like really like interrupting your immune system.
Reported to UMC again for minor injuries. There is one fatality within the Cybertruck. CCFD's remaining on scene in coordination with Las Vegas Fire and Rescue and Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department to continue to render the scene safe, to make sure that the Cybertruck is fully extinguished as it is now, and then also to recover the victim from the vehicle. And we'll remain on scene assisting Metro as long as possible. That's all I have. Thank you.
I'd also just like to add, I'd like the community to please stay away from the area for right now because we don't know what we don't know, obviously. I'd also like to thank our Strip Resort partners. As you can imagine, we've had to evacuate the hotel. The vast majority of the people that were staying in the hotel have moved over to the resorts world. I'd like to thank them for their graciousness in hosting these individuals that are also victims in this as well. We'll have another, we'll let you know when the next press conference is going to be with a whole lot more information for you. But until then, I just remind the community we believe everything is safe now. Thank you very much.
All right, that is the latest update there concerning the Las Vegas updates coming from Trump Tower, Las Vegas, with the Tesla Cybertruck that was on fire right outside of the building. We are learning new information just from that news conference. At least one person that died that was inside the Cybertruck and 7 other injuries taken to a local hospital. And that is the latest coming out of Las Vegas, but very concerning as well when you are dealing with President-elect Donald Trump of his properties and then also the connection with Tesla. And it's very concerning for investigators as well. So they are.
Yeah, maybe that's just bad to hear about it because I know a lot of people do despise Donald Trump. Interesting. Just as it's beginning, we have a big fight to take our country back, right? Oh yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. This happened in front of the building, right? I live in Vegas and an explosion was found in the guy's truck. He died in the truck. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh, pardon me. Recipes for the victim. Condolences to the family. Speedy recovery for those who are hurt. That's true. I do wonder who the victims were, though. I thought no one got hurt. Really? So something was stored in the bed of that vehicle? Interesting. Another attempt on Trump and Elon, huh? I see. But yeah, that's what you shouldn't worry because you won't get many views on the other channel. So it's not a huge loss. That's true though, because you only had Dumbo, you only had Darren, you only had Stolas. Yeah. Hmm. What?
Now from the Associated Press that investigators have reviewed video of 3 men and a woman placing possible explosives around this area. Tracy, this is brand new into our newsroom. So what does that tell you? And to the point about the sheets, I think the sheets were also put up to shield the hotel guests' eyes from the carnage on the street. So you're right with those 2 points.
It's a news station telling me there's such a video.
3 men and
Oh, God, you're back, dumbbell.
placing items, and it seems as though they are connected to the suspect, Tracy. What do you say?
You know what's ironic? Since I keep seeing all of this happening right in New Orleans and in Vegas, I still keep hearing fireworks. Like, you know why? Well, I'll have to switch over to the channel when the copyright or community guideline strike incident happened. My dogs were barking like crazy because someone or a couple more people were still doing more fireworks. I'm not kidding. Even the day after, right? What the hell? Security alert. What does that mean? Oh, to make sure if I was signed in. It sucks I can't live stream the other channel, but I gotta remember, yeah, it's not a loss because not many people are on the live stream anyway. You remember, because if you live stream the other one, it's not gonna end well. This is practice for me. Anyway, I try not to have this affect me so much. Like I remember this will get removed. That's right, because I had a copyright strike in the past, so I should be fine. That's right, what happened to the Hell of a Bus one? So I'm keep talking to myself. But yeah, I've been like hearing like fireworks earlier while I had to switch over. I'm just checking my Gmail. That's why I've been a little quiet. So the former law enforcement woman says they are doing an excellent job, but then points out their lack of due diligence is sweeping for explosives, right? I'm still attracted to all this happened this year so far. Anyway. Oh, Slade, welcome. You ever heard any fireworks? Yeah, I've still been hearing them. It's just that when Bella was laying with me on bed, right? Because I was giving her a belly rub for once. Normally I don't give her belly rubs because she doesn't really want them, right? And I try to help settle her down along with my pups because I've been hearing a few of them. And Double, I feel awful that you've been still feeling sick. And then what does it say for where you live? That makes sense. Oh. Hopefully the others seen the community post so they can come over here. Like this for a week. Damn it! I can't get myself a strike. Oh, I'm guilty for that. It's fine. I try not to get too guilt. Like, you know what? I rather get a community guideline strike on that channel than the one I just got back. Because that one, if I get that one, then beyond, let's see. Oh yeah, that means I won't be able to upload. That would suck. So I'm kind of glad that happened then instead. I'm just reading comments. I fell asleep at 9 and I started it sad, but I saw my brother. That's good, Slade. I understand. I know. 2025 is off to a sluggish start. Yep. Yeah, same here, Slade. Same here. I just come I got a damn community guideline strike. I'll try not to have that affect me.
Well, this is very, very similar to the Boston Marathon bombing.
Oh, the Boston Marathon bombing. I heard about that. That was ages ago. Yeah. I can't believe they gave me a cutie guideline strike. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Anyway, I try not to have that affect me. Like, the accidents happen. Anyway. That's New Year's in the Philippines, huh? Oh my goodness.
Nothing going on. But we're just gonna sit here and enjoy these fireworks for a little bit, and then I'll check back in with you once the new year hits. I'm sure they're gonna ramp up.
Well, anyway, I think I heard enough of those awful news. Hush, mamas!
Still not quite New Year, but it is foggy, smoky over there.
I'm surprised it's got a lot of views. Man, the Philippines really love their fireworks, all right. Are you serious? Is this how it's like? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I mean, I know the Philippines is really populated, but...
Oh wow, look at how high those ones are. So Lair got the big boys. That's higher than any building in the dang metro. That's crazy. But I also want to watch this at the same time. There's too much to watch. Oh, another big one's over there. Oh my gosh, and it's 12 o'clock, everyone. Happy New Year. Look at this. This is awesome.
There's no way it is in the Philippines. My goodness. There's so many. There's so many. Oh, cute.
It is crazy nonetheless. Some big boys over there. Holy. This does not.
There's no way this is in Manila. Are you kidding me?
Goosebumps, am I right there? Holy God.
Wow, the Philippines really care about their fireworks.
They go higher. Look at that, everyone. Nice little pano here.
I mean, I'm shocked. And I thought what I've seen in front of our door was chaotic.
It's getting to the point where before we could see that building right here. We can see this building pretty clearly. It's getting hazed out right now. This is insane. The dang Filipino spirit on New Year. Getting all those dreadful spirits out with these noises. I bet you they're very scared now.
No kidding. So this is by using a Tri-Fade PH.
Getting all type of fireworks here. The big, the small, the tall, the drawl. I don't know. I can't rhyme any more words. This is crazy. Those dang firecrackers are insane. They're so loud. Just filling the streets over there.
Oh my goodness. I like how he's able to zoom in so far.
Back out to the city view. I bet you there's so much cool stuff going back in behind here. That's like BGC, like naughty areas down this way. It's a bit blocked, but I imagine there's some cool corporate shows over there. But nothing's matching the Filipino people themselves. The corporation's got nothing on these. Wowzers.
Wowzers is right.
It's 12
You remember about the Boston Marathon? Dumbbell, same here. Same here, Slade. It was tragic on the right I've heard, though. That 10 people died. I think it might be a little bit more.
miles missing out.
I just want to take a break for the news for a while.
This is on another level.
There's so many fireworks. I just can't believe Jubilee give me well, it's probably just automatic in the system. I can't believe I got a community guideline strike. I mean, I will able to live stream next week. I just gotta be really careful. I'm still want to beat out the system. Like I still want to do more videos. I'm just gonna be really, 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 really careful but to not upload too long. That's all. So these are two guys. They're both white and they live in the Philippines. That's pretty cool. Interesting. They've been doing it for 2 years. Stupid Americans try to pass UPCAT. It's an exam in the Philippines because they would add the flag. Kind of like how I do when I used to do my reactions. Because that normally would have, well, their channel's doing okay. They're not getting many views though, but the fireworks they did. But I guess it's a Filipino thing. I used to do something like that, like their thumbnails, but not like all professional like. Cool channel. They're really cute. Interesting. So a lot of people are doing this. I don't know why Jubilee had to give me a damn copyright strike. I spelled the name wrong. I meant to put 2 E's, not 2 L's in the email or in the appeal. Oh, if they rejected it's fine. Errors happen for a reason, or not a reason. Errors just happen. Huh, I wonder what that is. I'm just like looking up random channels just to pass the time. Oh, that looks good. That must be lobster, huh? Oh, he's wearing braces. That looks good. What channel is this? The Hungry Syrian Wonder something? So he's Syrian, huh?
Can you see it? Then. Oh my God.
Wow, that's a lot of food.
Look, our sauce for DP.
The guy's kind of hot, actually.
Wow. Sesame oil and garlic.
That looks good.
What is it called?
All right, hopefully the live stream is still working. Whoops. Hold on. I gotta check my email. This is what I'm gonna do, right? Dan, let's see. Which one is it? It's the 22 one. Let me hold on. MacBook was charging at first. God, this MacBook is so slow. I need to get one that runs better. It can be easier to do my videos and live streams. I'm gonna have this other email open. That way I'll know if a video gets blocked, it will tell me it's my mistake. So I'm trying to build up the system, right? I just gotta be really careful because it doesn't hurt to do reviews or whatever. Like that's the point of YouTube, and I still give credit to the person. Oh, these are old videos though. Yeah. All right, I'm fine. Okay, yep, I'm fine. At least for this channel. Damn, it sucks I gotta wait a week. Yeah, me either, Slade. I don't even know what lobster tastes like. Wow, this guy gets a lot of views. His name is Adam Mockler. I'm surprised his channel doesn't get removed for stuff like this. So he does like reactions about politics and stuff. Well, I should do the same too. 2 attacks on January 1st. WTF, America.
Fireworks, gas tanks, and camping fuel.
Doesn't matter who the target was. We need to condemn any and all violence. That's true, though. Innocent people were. Yeah, that's true.
Same sentiment from Elon Musk, who tweeted out that they have now confirmed that
Shrimp is one of your favorite foods? Oh, I love shrimp.
large fireworks and or a bomb carried in the bed of the rented Cybertruck and is unrelated to the vehicle itself. So he was clear to say that this was not an issue with the Cybertruck. And the sheriff also earlier said that they are checking for secondary devices. They're investigating many different leads, but he was clear to say that there does not appear to be any further threat to the Las Vegas community.
All right, we need to have a serious conversation for a second that goes beyond politics, because I have some breaking news that I want to run down with you guys, but I also want to talk about where we go from here. Because the new year has barely started, and we've already witnessed 2 tragic events that remind us of just how dangerous and divided the world has become, how divided America has become when it really doesn't need to be that way. So, just to update you guys, we learned that the death toll from the New Orleans
15?
attack, the truck attack, is now 15. That's 15 people who were celebrating the new year.
That
Who I'm
died.
sure had goals and aspirations
Yep.
that they now can't realize. And America shouldn't be like that. I mean, for all of our flaws with our healthcare system, with our institutions and our politicians, we should be able to have a guaranteed level of safety where we go outside and we're not worried about terrorist attacks or school shootings or explosions. And then we learned that right after this happened, 7 people were injured and 1 person died after a Tesla Cybertruck that appeared to be carrying fireworks and explosives caught fire outside of President-elect Donald Trump's Las Vegas hotel. And we do have another update here. This article says, according to a law enforcement official, the Cybertruck was rented via the Turo app and appeared to have a load of fireworks. Now, it's interesting because the truck in the New Orleans attack was also rented using the Turo app. Authorities are still investigating this, so we do not want to draw any conclusions this early. It's still all a developing story, but CNN is now reporting the same exact thing. Take a look.
But we have new reporting on John Miller's actually kind of connecting some of the dots here. He heard from a law enforcement official close to the investigation that the Cybertruck was actually rented from Turo. That is the same car rental company that was used by the suspect in New Orleans. Now, as is standard according to this source, they are seeing if there is a connection between the New Orleans attack and this explosion, but as of this writing, they have not yet found a connection.
I want to highlight that. They have not yet found a connection at the time that I'm making this video. This is all still a developing story that I will keep you guys updated on. And we even have a video of the Cybertruck blowing up outside a tower. And I do want to say I made an insensitive remark about this being somewhat symbolic on Twitter in a video earlier, and I totally regret that. I would not have made that insensitive remark if I knew that this was an intentional attack and that somebody had lost their lives. I regret saying that there was some sort of symbolic nature to this, because there's not. It was straight up an attack. But just to zoom out for a second, I think both of these events remind us of the fragility of our society and how quickly we can become consumed by political divisiveness.
Of course.
Yes, you can blame it on one side or the other. I think it was disgusting that Trump immediately tried to exploit this New Orleans attack and say that it was an immigrant when it was not. The New Orleans attack was committed by somebody who grew up, who was born in Beaumont, Texas.
Yep, but who happened to be Muslim? Well, Arab, but he can be Muslim, right? So clearly he's not from, let's just say, the Middle East, which a ton of people tend to thinking that, oh, well, it's 9/11, they tend to be terrorists. Well, what if they happen to be American? But apparently they just decided, well, you know what? It's okay to bomb 9/11 or the Twin Towers, so to speak. You know, this is why I don't see Muslims as evil people. It's just the ones that are known for being Muslim, they tend to turn out to be that this boy is coming from here.
lied about that. But it's not even about politics. I don't even want to make it about politics. I want to touch on some broader themes that I think are important because I've had two words at the top of my head today. One of them has been gratitude, and the other one is potential. Let's start off with gratitude. I think, and this is going to make people mad, but we are fortunate to live in a nation with opportunities that other nations don't have. We have freedoms that other nations aren't afforded, resources that other nations don't have. And yes, we have a lot of flaws with our healthcare system and with our politicians, but we should be grateful for our blessings, if you want to call them that, because we have a responsibility to uphold these things and to embody the values that we want to see. We should foster unity, and we should reject the divisiveness that has weakened our shared humanity and has weakened our empathy thus far. Again, the New Orleans attack was almost immediately weaponized by certain media figures, certain media outlets, certain political figures were already trying to exploit that to spread misinformation, and we should push back on that. Constantly push back on Fox News when they are spreading lies. We should be leading by example every single day and showing people what it's like to be a good American. Because if you think the other side is failing to do that, the onus then falls on us. And the second word was potential. I mean, it goes hand in hand with what I was just saying. America has the potential to be so much better. We have such a good foundation, but the fact that sometimes kids can't go to school without worrying about getting shot, the fact that I'm going to be scared to be in crowds for the next few months after this, is not a good indicator of where we're headed. And I truly believe the onus is on all of us to lead by example. And that starts with me. And that's why I really regret that I made an insensitive remark about that Tesla blowing up being symbolic, because
I'm so sorry, Double and Slade, my MacBook is 5 minutes behind. I just noticed that because I checked the time. Yeah, my MacBook is doing it again.
those aren't the values that I want to embody. I don't want to be jumping on stories and making jokes about things before I know the full context. To be fair, everybody online was saying the same thing about how symbolic it was, so it's not just on me. But again, we should lead by examples because we live in a country with an incredible amount of potential. Our culture, our opportunities, our innovation should make America a beacon of possibility. I mean, I'm not even joking. If you've been to another country over the past few years, they'll be playing movies from Hollywood largely. If you get in a taxi in another country, they'll be playing songs from the US. My point here is that other countries look to our culture and they try to replicate that. Other countries play Hollywood movies. Hollywood movies are popular across the globe, not just Hollywood, because America should be a beacon of what could be. We even shootings being recreated in other countries after they were popularized in America through Columbine. So whether it's an act of political violence or political polarization, I think we all need to rise above the partisan conflict and work together to create a society where everyone feels safe, valued, and heard. And again, I don't want to bring this back to politics, but Trump didn't do that today. He immediately tried to exploit the tragedy for his own personal and political gain. So as we reflect on what happened today, on January 1st, 2025, the first day of the year, I think we should, number one, remember the victims and their families. But the best way to honor them will be by remembering them and by also rejecting the forces that seek to divide us and have brought us to where we are today. And whether these forces are Trump and Republicans, or whether you think it's the establishment, or even if you're a Republican and you think it's a deep state, even if you're the biggest Republican in the world, we should reject the division that has been hurting Americans every single day. Because again, the elite do like when we're divided. It helps them have control over us. We should reject this division and try to embrace unity. And I get that that's hard. I get that it's hard when we look at the other side and we think that they hate us and the other side thinks that we hate them. And also we don't even know for certain what these people's intentions were. I'm not saying that ISIS terrorist attacks are connected to American political division, but they are in a way. In a way, the world has gotten increasingly dangerous over the past few years, and we are, in some respects, living in a great time. There's an Obama quote from 2016, where Obama says, if you had to choose to be born at any time in the world, any place in the world, you wouldn't choose the 1600s. You probably wouldn't choose the 1400s. You would choose here and now, and you would likely choose to be in America in this current day and age. So we need to build towards what we want to see. So even though the world does seem to be getting more dangerous every single day, we should be grateful for the time that we live in, and we should understand the potential that America has. We should understand that America has a lot of potential if we can capitalize on it. And again, Some of this lies on foreign adversaries. I do think Russia is actively trying to divide us. I do think that people across the political aisle always are using bombastic rhetoric. I won't name any names, but the onus then should be on the American citizens to lead by example. And I do this in some of my videos. I try to have very respectful conversations with Trump supporters. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I would go to so many Trump rallies with the sole intention of reaching across the aisle and trying to create unity. So I guess I didn't realize it then, but that's a decent example of trying to lead by example and show people that you can have these conversations in a better way. And just to take a step back, unity does not mean uniformity. So just because we're united as a country doesn't mean we have to agree on everything. It doesn't mean we have to see the world through the same exact lens. But what it does mean is committing to the principles of mutual respect, empathy, collaboration, having empathy when you see an attack and not immediately trying to make it about immigrants, even though immigrants have nothing to do with it. So I'm going to leave it at that. All the stories are still developing. And again, sorry for making that insensitive remark about that being symbolic. I wouldn't have done that if I knew that there's an attack. I'll keep you guys updated. Love you guys, for real. Love you guys. Happy New Year, sort of, and peace out.
Happy New Year, sort of. Unfortunately, I might need to start over. This MacBook is really getting on my nerves. Hush, mamas! Slade and Double, I'm so sorry. I don't know what is wrong with this darn thing. Oh, it'd be nice if I had some gadget that could just function properly for once. It's so hard to get anything done. Oh, pardon me. Hush! I just don't get it. The time just don't want to move. Hush. Oh, I'm thinking of green hearts. Unless the wait for the street. Ahem. Wait a minute. All your messages pop. Is the live stream working now? Idea. Let's see. Shit. I don't even know. Because Darren got here. I'm gonna restart. Damn it. It's still behind. Wait, I think it's catching up. It says 48.5 minutes. Is the live stream working now? Deanna, I don't think it is. Hey, Darren. All right, so you see the stream tempo? It's a minute behind. You see the dot? All right, it says 15 minutes and 16 seconds, and on here, it's still frozen. Damn it. You can see the dot as well. Sort of lagging.
ADHD and autism. I'm talking about 5 must-see traits that you need to know to discover all of that right now coming up. Guys, what's going on? My name is Dan. I have autism and ADHD, and I make videos on this every single week. So if you're new around here and you want to learn more about those specific topics, make sure to hit the subscribe button, look at the notification bell down below, and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter for daily videos as well. Videos on those two, which is super dope. Okay, so ADHD and autism is a comorbid conditioning where you can have a diagnosis of both them simultaneously or independently. For a lot of the people,
We'll start over.